Hello guys, welcome to Outsource demo series. So today we have a connector which is Stripe connector, and I already installed the connector in Odoo, and after installation we have the following many options with respect to their features. Okay, so I will try to explain all of their many options and the features and how things are working. Okay, and also we will discuss some of the examples to explain how the things will integrate and how will things work. Okay, so first of all, I will discuss the menu options and their features, and after that I will describe some of the examples how things are working. Okay, so first menu option, which is the credentials, and in credentials user can create multiple accounts of Stripe. Okay, so there is no any restriction. You can use only one account, you can use multiple accounts, but you can use the single one at the same time. Okay, so currently one account will be used at the one time. Okay, so you just create this one, you can name the account name and the API key. Okay, so the API key you can get the Stripe platform by searching the developer API. Then you can get that the secret or the public. Okay, so it's depend upon which platform that you are using. Either you are using the test or the production. Okay, so you can just place the API key, then you will complete that account. Okay, so this is the account as a credential section. Okay, so we'll next move to the other menu option, which is the connector. The connector basically means we are providing the interface where you can use those features that we have integrated. Okay, so from this you can get the idea which features that we have integrated, and if any other than that you can ask and we will try to implement in order as per your requirement. So currently I will explain the features that we have integrated. So firstly, we have integrated the customer, the products, the quotations, you can simply the codes, and the invoice. These four features that we have currently integrated. And if you have required other than any of features, then you may ask and we will try to implement as per your requirement. Okay. So after these features, you can select the Stripe account that we have created in the credential section or menu. Okay, so you can select you can see the list of the accounts and you can select which account that you want to be used. Okay, and after that you can see that the daytime filter, you can specify which number of records or data that you are looking for. So using this filter you can apply on that and the data will be filtered in the given time span. Okay, so this is the connector menu option. So let's move to the next menu, which is the history. So in history you can see the how many records that involving during the execution. So you can see how many newly records are created. Either you are using the operation related to the customer, product, or any of invoice, or how many records are updated. Okay, so you can get the basically the idea of how many records are involved during the execution. So same in the case of the import and export. Okay, so this is the history section. You can just see of the number of records information. Okay, so the next menu option, which is the settings, and in settings you can set up the cron job configurations. Either in simple wording you can set up the automation jobs that will work behind the scene and without any interaction. Okay, so just to specify some of the parameters, the information, and the things are working as you desire. Okay, so in cron job settings you can use individual functions. You can use only the import customer operation, either export of the customers. Okay, same like the other features as well. Either you are using the products, the quotations, or the invoices. So these are the configurations are available and you can use accordingly. And for any of the configuration, you just enable this one. Okay, and specify that the number of calls means you can specify this execution or this operation will be either one time executed or the unlimited time. Okay, and you can specify the interval, which means that the gap between the next execution, so which is that is a positive number, and with respect to the type as well. So you can specify that number of minutes, the hours type or the days type. Okay, so for example, I select 1 day, so it means that after 1 day this will be executed. Okay, so if you select the hours, that means 1 hour, and you can replace the number with other. For example, I just put the 5 number, that means after 5 hours this will be executed. Okay, so that operation that you have configured. So this is the simple part of the configuration, and you can use individually. For example, you want to be use only the import customer, so just enable that. Okay, and save it. So configuration will be saved, and all of the things happens accordingly. These other will be not affecting any of thing. Okay, so this is the menu options with respect to their features. Okay, so hopefully you can understand how things are working. Okay, so let's move back to the connector, and we will try to involve in some of the examples to explain how the things are working. Okay, so first of all, we will discuss the customer. So in customer, I will select the import option and select the account and readjust the time frame. For example, I just select this one and click to the sync button. So this will take few of seconds, and you can see that the notification banner. So if you have currently I have the few of number of records, so you can see the pop-up is quickly appeared. And if you have a larger number of records, then it may be few of seconds delay, depending upon processing internally or the background. Okay, so we can try to check out the customer. So as you can see that we successfully imported a customer, okay, in Odoo. So I will show you in this Stripe and which customer that we are involving this example. So just go to the Stripe, and here is the customer. Okay, so John, we successfully imported that contact name as John. Okay, also you can use the real-time operations. For example, you can create, update, and delete. These three operations, whenever you try a node on, that will be reflect as well in this Stripe as well. Okay, so whenever you use that, then automatically reflect the changes in this Stripe as well. So I will try to change something information, and you can see the which how the things are reflected and updated accordingly. Also, you can see the Stripe related information. For example, the ID of the that customer. Okay, the source and the which account of the Stripe that we are use during this execution. Okay, so that information may be help out to be identify that customer or anything information. Okay, so for example, I just change this street name and the phone number currently. For example, I just remove this one and add this number and click to save button. Okay, so the contact as a customer is saved in order successfully, and we will check in Stripe as well. So just refresh this one. Open this contact. Okay, so as you can see that we successfully updated the address. Okay, and also you can see the information other of that. There is one. Okay, so this is the phone number that we have updated. Okay, and here is the quotation one. So as you can see, also you can remove, as I mentioned that you can remove as well. So if you delete this contact as a customer, that contact is deleted in the Odoo as well as in the Stripe as well. Okay, so this is the related with the customer, and also you can see the history as well. Let me demonstrate this one. So as you can see that the one customer, new customer is imported, and you can see the other of records are currently 0 and the new customer is 1. So same like whenever you use any of operation, that then the stat led information will be appeared in the history. Okay, so this is the related with the customer. Okay, so I just try to move to the product. Okay, so I just select to the product import operation, select the Stripe account and readjust the time frame and click to sync button. So that may maybe take some of the time. Okay, so synchronization is completed, and now we will check out in the Odoo as well as in the Stripe as well which the product we are imported. So I just go to the inventory, products. So this is the product. Okay, so it depend upon the type as well. So the current type is service. So I have to be remove the filter as well. Okay, so you can see the information related to the pricing. Okay, as well as in the Stripe as well. So you can see the prices related IDs information, the account ID that we are using in the order, and the status as well, and the either its product is active or not. So now I will check out in this Stripe as well in the products. So this is the product that we have successfully imported in Odoo. Okay, so I will try to update this one, the product, to demonstrate how the thing is updated. So currently I will updated the internal nodes, and add the other cost, and after that when you update some of the information, you just click on the save button. And if you have any other of the customization related to either fields or the workflow, you may ask and we'll try to customize accordingly as per your requirement. So the product is saved successfully in Odoo, and we'll try to check in the Stripe as well. So I just go to the Stripe and just refresh this one to update all the new information. Okay, so the price is being updated, as you can see that. Okay, and also this is the information that we have updated. So as you can see that we can use the real-time operations, same like as the in case of the customer, you can delete as well and the create as well as a new product. So that may be help out to be synchronize all of the information. Either you are using the in case of the Odoo and try to put all of the information in the real time in this Stripe as well. Okay, so this is the example related to the product. Okay, and also I have mentioned any if you have any other of customization related to the either the data fields or the workflows, you may ask and we will try to implement as soon as possible and with their requirements. Okay, so this is the product section, and we will move to the next, which is the quotation or simply quote. So I just check the import operation, and we already select other options and click to the sync button. So this will take few of seconds while computation. So when the process is being completed, and you can see that the process is completed. So I just quickly go to the sales. So this is the quotation that we have in this stripe as well. Let me show you in this stripe as well. So just go to the payments. So this is the quote. Okay. So this is the information, the one product and the information. Okay. So the one product and all of the information. Also, you can see the information related to the line items and the product, the quotation related information. Okay. So these are all of the information will be saved in Odoo, and you can track accordingly if you needed any of in these information. Okay. So this is related to the quotations. Also, you can use the same actions that we have provided the export functionality in the quotation. So you can use either create any of quotation or update any of thing or delete. Okay, so the same three operations you can use in the quotation as well. Also, please note this point: the quotation would not be updated if this status of the quotation in the stripe is open. Okay, so as you can see that the quotation is as being opened, so you cannot be update this one. Okay, basically you can update the quotation in Odoo, but it did not be updated in this stripe, basically depending upon the stripe rules. Okay, so stripe did not be allowed to be updated when the status is open. Okay, so this is the section with related to the quotation. Okay, so I just quickly go to the last feature, which is the invoice. Okay, so in invoice we are just providing the import operation. Okay, we do not currently provided the export feature. Okay, so if you need that, we will try to add this one as well. So just select to the import operation and click to the sync button. So that may few of seconds while in turning some of the computation and some of the comparisons. And after when the execution is completed, the same of the things you can see up above message. Okay, so as you can see that the processing is being completed, and we will check out in this Odoo and this stripe as well. So I just go to the invoicing. Okay, so as you can see that the invoice is successfully imported. Also, let me show you in the stripe as well. So this is the invoice. So I just open this one. Okay, so two the products, the quantity is 2 and the product is here. Okay, so let me open this invoice. So as you can see the product and the 2 quantity. Okay, so in that invoice you can remove this one at the real time as stripe. Okay, so the missing part is that you cannot be create any of invoice in this stripe, or you cannot be update any of invoice to this stripe. You can just import the invoices in Odoo, and either you field any of information you can remove from the Odoo as well. Okay, so you can use the delete operation in case of the invoices. Okay, so this is the related with the invoice feature. Okay, so let me explain the history as well, and also I will show you how the cron job is setting will work. So just open this import history, and as you can see that the information, for example, when we use the second time, the one product is new product is added, new one quotation and new one invoice. Okay, so this is the information you can track the how many records are involving during that execution. Okay, so I just configure the cron job settings. In case of for example, I just use the customer import operation. You can use, basically I try to explain the things, how the things are working. So just click to the save option. So as you can see that the setting is being updated. So we just wait for the 1 minute, and after that the execution is being started and the number of records will be reflected into the Odoo. Okay, so currently we have the few of customers, so this will be happen fastly after 1 minute. And also you can check the import history as well. So this will also update the information as well. In case of any of cron job is that you are using as a background, that will put also information here as well. Okay, so just refresh this one. So maybe a few of seconds is remaining for the 1 minute, and after 1 minute the execution is being started. And after execution this will put information related to the how many records are newly created in Odoo or updated. So currently we are using just in case of import operation with respect to the customer only. Okay, so just refresh this page again. So as you can see that we successfully updated a one customer that we have configured in the cron job settings. Okay, so after execution the one customer is being updated. So you can get the information, for example, related to the stats that describe how many records are involved during that operation. Okay, so you can get the rough estimate related to the number of records. Okay, so these are the options and the features, and I try to explain some of the information related to the examples and the many options with their features. Okay, so hopefully you can understand. And also if you have any other if any features that currently did not hear and you want to be add, so you can ask to the support department and we will try to add those features as per your requirements as soon as possible. Okay, so this is the of the workflow related to the Stripe in Odoo. So happy to use Odoo Stripe connector. Have a great day. Bye bye.